Hello and welcome back to English Podcast. I am your host and I am so happy to be with you for part 4 of our 5-part journey. We have worked on our ears by listening. We have worked on our heart by being brave. We have worked on our mouth by shadowing. Today we are going to work on the most powerful part of your body. We are going to work on your brain. Have you ever had this experience? You are talking to someone in English. They ask you a simple question. In your head you hear the question. Then you translate it into your own language. You think of the answer in your own language. Then you try to translate that answer back into English. Finally you speak. But it takes a long time. There is a long silence. You feel slow. You feel like your brain is a very old computer that is processing too much information. This is called the mental translator. And today I want to help you turn it off. If you want to speak fast and naturally, you must stop translating. You must start thinking in English. You might think, but teacher, that is impossible. I am not a native speaker. I am here to tell you that it is not impossible. It is a habit. And today I will show you exactly how to build that habit. Let us talk about why translating is a problem. Imagine you are driving a car on a beautiful straight road. You want to go fast. But every 10 meters there is a big speed bump. You have to slow down, go over the bump, and then start again. Translating is that speed bump. When you translate, you are using two different parts of your brain at the same time. You are trying to find the grammar rules of your language and the grammar rules of English. This is very tiring for your mind. I want to tell you a story about a student named Sophia. Sophia was very smart. She knew 3,000 English words. But Sophia was a translation addict. She had a dictionary in her hand all the time. If she saw a word, she had to know the exact word in her own language. When Sophia tried to speak, she looked like she was in pain. Her eyes went up. She was searching her mental dictionary. By the time she finished her sentence, the other person had already walked away. One day Sophia decided to stop. She left her dictionary at home. She started to use the English words she already knew. At first it was hard. She used simple words. But she was fast. People enjoyed talking to her more because the conversation was flowing. The goal of English is not to be a perfect translator. The goal is to be a fast communicator. To do that, we need to create a direct link between your ideas and English words. How do we start thinking in English? We start very small. We start with labeling. A label is a name tag. Look around you right now. What do you see? Maybe you see a chair. Maybe you see a window. Maybe you see a phone. When you see a chair, do not say the word in your native language in your head. Look at it and say chair. Just one word. Do this all day. You wake up and you say bed. You drink and you say water. You look at the sky and you say blue. You feel hungry and you say hungry. Why does this work? Because you are teaching your brain that the object and the English word are the same. You are skipping your native language. Try this for 5 minutes every hour. Soon your brain will stop seeing the object in your native language and start seeing it in English automatically. Once you can name objects, it is time for the next step. This is the internal monologue. A monologue means one person talking. An internal monologue is the voice in your head. We all have one. We are always thinking, what should I eat for lunch? Or I am tired. Your goal is to change that voice to English. Start with your to-do list. In the morning, think in English. First I make coffee. Then I go to work. I need to call my mom. I must buy bread. These are very simple sentences. But they are very powerful. You are not studying English anymore. You are living in English. I want to give you a secret tip. Use English to talk to yourself about your feelings. When you are stuck in traffic, do not get angry in your native language. Think in English. I am frustrated. This traffic is slow. I want to be home. When you talk about your feelings, the English words go deeper into your brain. They become part of your real life. One big reason we translate is because we forget a word. We panic. We think, oh no, I do not know the word for refrigerator. What do I do? Then we start translating to try and find it. I want to teach you a skill called circumlocution. That is a very long word. Circumlocution means talking around a word. If you forget the word refrigerator, do not stop. Describe it. Say, the big cold box in the kitchen. For the food. If you forget the word doctor, say, the person in the hospital who helps sick people. Native speakers do this all the time. Sometimes we forget words too. We just describe the object. When you learn how to describe things, you never get stuck again. You don't need to translate because you have a way to keep talking. This is the mark of a truly fluent speaker. Thinking in English is easier if you are surrounded by English. You need to create an English bubble. Change your phone language today. You use your phone hundreds of times a day. If your phone is in English, your brain sees settings and messages every time you look at it. Follow English social media. Find people who talk about things you love but in English. When your eyes and ears see English all day, your brain starts to think that English is normal. It stops treating English as a foreign thing and starts treating it as a home thing. Let us review some of the important words from today's lesson. The first word is translate. This means to change words from one language into another. The second word is internal. This means something that is inside of you. The third word is monologue. This means one person speaking. An internal monologue is the voice in your head. The fourth word is automatic. This means doing something easily without thinking. The fifth word is environment. This means the things and the space around you. Before we finish this fourth part of our series, let us have a short practice session. I will ask you a simple question. I want you to think of the answer in English only. Do not translate. Then I will say the sentence and you repeat it. First question. What is on your table right now? Think for 3 seconds. Now repeat after me. On my table there is a phone and a book. Second question. How do you feel right now? Think for 3 seconds. Now repeat after me. I feel focused and happy to learn. Third question. What are you going to do after this podcast? Think for 3 seconds. Now repeat after me. I am going to drink some water and relax. Excellent job. You are training your brain to jump directly to the English answer. We are almost at the end of our series. Today we learned how to turn off the mental translator. We learned how to label our world and how to talk to ourselves in English. Sophia, the student from our story, is now a manager in a big company. She does not have a dictionary in her hand anymore. She just speaks. She started with one word. You can do the same. Your homework for this week is to change your phone language to English right now. Also spend 10 minutes every day talking to yourself in your head about what you are doing. I am walking. I see a blue car. I am hungry. In our final episode, which is part 5, we are going to put everything together. We will talk about the consistency habit. We will learn how to make English a part of your soul so that you never quit. Thank you for listening to English Podcast. Your brain is getting smarter and your thoughts are getting faster. I am so proud of you. I am your host and I will see you in part 5. Goodbye for now.